god. Oh my god. I was craving coffee this morning. I'm still gonna do the matcha. We'll do that later today. But it's about 7:30. I've been up since 6:30. I'm trying to finish up Vlogmas day number 2. Get that up for you guys. I kind of found myself in a better schedule. I set my alarm for 7, but I woke up at like 6. I think just because when I have something to do, I'll wake up a little bit earlier because it's just on my mind. But if I do the rough cut at night, edit-wise, and then I wake up and I just do the final touches and then upload, because the upload is just more of like a waiting process. I don't really have to do much, and then once it's uploaded, I do the description and all that stuff, which isn't like the worst. That's like a good schedule. Plus I'm kind of ahead of schedule, like actually filming a few days in advance. That way if I want a day off or 2 during Vlogmas, I won't have to like quit the whole thing. Hopefully that's like the sweet spot. That's what I saw some other vloggers do last year, and I was like, that's a good idea. That, or they get an editor, which I don't really like to do. I like to edit my own videos. I've just realized that I went down that route and it just like wasn't for me. But yeah, I'm not done yet. I think this should take me another like maybe 2 hours. So every morning if I do that, I'll be done by like 9, you know? I don't know. This is that peppermint. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Anyway, I'm gonna finish editing this video real quick and then we shall commence Vlogmas day number 3. It's about 9:03, well now it's 9:04, and I finished right on time, which is nice. So now I'm just going to upload this to YouTube really quickly. Let that upload. That should take about like, I think it's 2 hours. While this is uploading, I got ready. I'm gonna head to the gym real quick. I need to go pick up my boxes first. It's such a pain, because I feel guilty. They're always like, oh my god, you get so many packages. I'm like, and I order everything on Amazon. So like add PR to Amazon packages, plus furniture stuff and like decor that I'm trying to get. I just look like an insane person every time I go down. At one point, the lady was like, Santa, are you Santa? I'm like, I am actually. But yeah, I wanna go to the gym real quick, do like a quick 30-minute session. I'm a little bit sore from yesterday actually. I wanna do abs. I think I might do a little bit of cardio, maybe like a walk or something on an incline for a quick minute, but I'm eating some breakfast first because I need to eat before I work out. I made myself another superfood smoothie and I'm munching on this. These are actually so good. These are called Mind Right Brain Food granola bars and they're really cool. They have like a lot of superfoods in them. I had the peanut butter one yesterday and they have like chunks in them, which I love. I love a good chunky granola bar. They have the ginseng is for mood, ashwagandha is for calmness, cordyceps is for energy, and MCT is for brain fuel. So yeah, just munching on this before I head out. I need to like really go get those boxes. I was gonna get them yesterday and I just keep putting it off, which means there's just more and more packages piling up. Oh no. So I only had 1 package, which is not typical. And the guy that's always there wasn't there today. So like tomorrow probably when I go get it, he's gonna be there and he's gonna be like, oh my god, you get so many packages. But the day that I have 1 package, he's not there. Oh yay, okay. We should do this real quick before I go to the gym. I got the other gift organizer in the mail. Let me do this real quick. If you guys remember, I got this one kind of somewhat stacked. A little bit organized as best as we could. So this one's gonna be wrapping paper, ribbons, scissors, tape, and stickers. Okay. And then I got the red one. I'm a little concerned about what to do with the bows. Maybe I could have these here. I'm actually gonna move these. And then I have prettier bows that will go over here. So this is trash. Thank God, I hated this for years. Oh. And then we'll put the boxes with the wrapping paper. Cool. So now we got 2 gift wrapping organizers. Hallelujah. This actually should go on the bottom. Oh my god, much better. Much better.
Santa Claus pulled up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' come true. Like you been good, haven't you? Santa Claus pulled up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' come true. You been good, haven't you? I'm not trying to put demons in your mind. I just wanna wish you a good night. Hope you get the cream with the pie. And what's under the tree, hit your vibe. Couple of G's, couple of tries, couple of T's. That you gon' be more getting your C's. You go too fast and I took it too far. Look like a fool, even the mom, well shit. Look like a kid with the heart that's lit. Santa's bringing all he can fit. You did your part, he doing his. Yeah, like I'm the superintendent of this facility. I get the people what they want with agility. Yes, moving quickly, past ups and my enemies. They just 5 legends, but they all real of me. Trust me, I'm about to get you hooked up. I'ma get your jealous friends crying. On my R&B shift, I'ma get your Christmas vibing. Santa Claus pulled up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do.
That was a good little sesh. I did like abs, a little bit of arms. I went on the treadmill and I ran actually like for 5 minutes, which was nice just because I was jamming out to my music. There's some music you just like, you have to run to. So I was like, oh, I'm doing it, whatever. But I actually forgot to take my supplements this morning. So I'm gonna take those real quick. I want to head to the mall. I don't know if I'm gonna do some Christmas shopping. The goal is to just get some candles because I used all my candles, so I don't have any candles, which is like weird. And I need like sweater weather. I need fresh balsam, you know the drill. So yeah, whew, that was nice. Did I still get candles? Yes, I did. I also got lamb from Brio's. Very yummy. And lobster ravioli. Quick little Bath & Body Works haul. Fresh balsam is always a must. This was the only one that they had. I guess they like ran out of the holiday ones, but it's okay. I'm gonna put it in my little candle stand. It smells like Christmas trees. Makes me so happy. I also picked up sweater weather. This is my favorite scent ever. Not even Bath & Body Works, just like ever. I can smell it forever. I think I'm gonna put this in my bathroom / room because I want my clothes to smell like it. And then I got, my mom actually wanted winter. This is also like a staple. It smells really good. This one just smells like the holidays for me, but that's my mother's. And then I got, this is new, gingerbread marshmallow. I think this was like so beautiful. It was just like gravitated towards it, and look at the top. It has like a little snowflake. This one's very sweet. I always like to get some sort of sweet one so I can like light it in the morning and it just smells like I'm baking goods. I just love it. This one smells like gingerbread. Like a slight hint of it. Spiced rum, eggnog, vanilla brown sugar. It just smells like holiday goodness. That one's going in the kitchen. And then I picked up a soap, winter of course. I think this is a really nice one and it can like continue over to the new year just because it has snowflakes. It's not like a Christmas themed one. This smells so good. Oh my God. I love winter. Anyway, okay, I think it's time for our matcha. Number 3, where are you? I sound like the you. Who are you? It smells like regular matcha. I have a feeling this one's just gonna taste like matcha. Yeah, it just tastes like, it tastes like my peak matcha. I think it's just like no flavor. It's so good. Okay guys, brought the tree, got a nice little background going. Should we light a candle? Let's light a candle. Not this one though, this one's my favorite. Hell yeah. Cute. Oh my God, it's definitely the holidays right now, I can feel it. I thought I would sit down and share with you guys my Christmas wish list / like good Christmas ideas for people. So the main thing on my list this year is the LABO SANTAL 33 perfume. This is like a scent that I smelled throughout all of New York City, and it smelled so good. I asked my friend who smelled just like it, I was like, what are you wearing? She's like, oh, this is LABO SANTAL 33. It just smells so good. It smells rich is what it smells like. And I just feel like it's just a vibe. I feel like a lot of people are hopping on the bandwagon. It's just something that I saw all the time in New York, and I wanted to use up my 1111, which I also really like. It's a really great perfume. Now I just want that one. I also want a CLARISONIC. I've been using my Olay facial spin brush. It's been really nice, but it is a little bit smaller, and I know the CLARISONIC has a bigger head, and it's just like a nicer brand. I have been using that, and it's a really great way to exfoliate my skin. Like every time I use a facial brush, my skin just feels so soft. An Alexa mini show. So I have my main Alexa, and now that I have multiple rooms, I like to have my music playing on my Alexa. It's also like something that I use for like my lights. So I want a smaller one, and I want it in white as well for my bedroom. I also like to put on like ambiances. So like sometimes I'll have like fireplace on there. If you just ask her to show you ambient visions, you'll get a whole bunch of ambiances that you can choose from. I also want the Bible study by Sunday. So a lot of you guys asked me if I'm still reading my Bible, and I'm watching Elevation. I had like this little book that I journaled throughout 2021, throughout the year, and I really loved it. I didn't finish it. I just stopped when I moved here, and I think that book was just so emotional for me. Like I journaled a lot of just everything that I was dealing with in New York, and I kind of just wanted to close that chapter. And I just left that journal like in my memory box so I can look back one day and look at it, but I don't want to go back there. And I think reading through those prompts and stuff like that will just like bring up memories that I don't want to necessarily put in terms of energy in this new apartment. So I found another Bible study, one of the highest rated Bible studies out there. It looks the easiest to understand because the Bible is very confusing. Like I feel like sometimes I just read it, I'm just like, what? I have to have like some sort of study with it to be able to like put it into modern day terms and also just understand what that meaning is, you know? This one, it like separates the First Testament and the old one and the new one. It just looks like the imagery, it looks very simple, it looks very like relevant, which I really like, and the reviews just speak for themselves, so I definitely want that. I also want some Ugg slippers. I actually have the ones, like slip-on ones, but those are like platformy. I'll wear them occasionally, but they also like don't really cover my toes just because I wear my Uggs around the house all the time. And that's pretty much it. I'm very simple this year. I actually like am lucky enough to be able to buy all this stuff for myself. So this is just things that I wanted that I just left so my family could have something to gift me. Like obviously I don't really care about gifts. I would prefer just to be in their presence, or like more sentimental gifts or something that means more to me now than like the material. I also wrote down some of my favorite things that I think are really good gift ideas if you're looking for good gift ideas for people. The first one are Doc Martens. Like you can't really go wrong with them. They're the cutest boots ever. I wear them a lot, and every time I wear them I get some sort of compliment. But the main thing is you need to get like a good pair of thick socks, which I'll link down below as well. And then these like heel like padding, they saved my heels because the Doc Martens are not very comfortable. When you combine the two, the socks and the heel pads, I can like wear them every day, and you can really break them in that way. So they're just really cute. And Alexa, I use her all the time. You can also throw in some smart lights, like I can turn on and off my tree. Alexa, turn off the tree. That's a smart plug. Alexa, turn on the tree. And then I have like the smart bulbs, so you can like dim them. So if you are in your bedroom and you're like watching TV and you want them to be on level, let's say 10, or you can say I want them on 80% or 100% if you want them really light. It's just a really cool, convenient thing to have. I also ask her about the weather in the morning. It's nice. It's almost like this cute display too of like artistic photos that it's just a cute thing to have. I just love my Alexa so much. Any jewelry, and like good jewelry, but also affordable. Ana Luisa is the way to go. They have the most timeless pieces. They're stunning. They're real jewelry, like real gold. I do have a promo code too that I'll link down below if you guys are interested. They don't like turn your fingers any sort of color. Like I said, they're like real jewelry pieces, but they're all pretty much under $100, which is like insane. And like I said, they're very timeless. You can like stack them. They're just very everyday pieces that are just super cute, and really pieces for everyone. An espresso machine. An espresso is like so much fun. You can have espresso shots, you can have actual coffee. They have different flavors. It's really fun. I'm really into the iced coffee right now. They also have like seasonal stuff, so you can, it's just like a fun thing to have. I have the Virtuo, and my mom has one that I actually like better because it's like a tap touch kind of thing. Mine's like, it's like a kind of tougher top, but that's a really, really good gift, and one that like everyone uses every day. A vlog camera. If you guys have any like goals in the new year to maybe like put yourself out there online or start making a social media presence, I will link my camera that I use down below. This is my favorite one. There's also like a more portable, like smaller one for beginners. I'll link that one down below as well. That one's also really good, and both my cameras are dumb proof because I'm not, believe it or not, like into like the actual camera kind of stuff. Like that stuff just goes right over my head. I have no idea what I'm doing in terms of like lighting and stuff. All you have to do is really turn this one on. That's it. And the color's all there. They're just my favorite ones that I've used. This one that I'm using right now is my favorite, and that's my everyday one. I'll bring the other one if I'm like out and about and I just want like a smaller camera, like more like just something that I can just like slip out really quickly and it's not like this big DSLR camera. But yeah, that's a really good gift. My wall string lights. Anyone that has a space, whether you're in a dorm, a room, an apartment, a house, I put mine on my patio, but it's just a wall of string lights and they're so cozy. An ARITZIA gift card. ARITZIA is something that is really expensive, but they're such great everyday pieces. If you know like a time capsule wardrobe, that's pretty much what ARITZIA is. They have amazing stuff like the Melania pant, they have like the super puff, they have amazing everyday tanks. They're such good quality, but because they're so expensive, it's like you kind of have to justify buying stuff, but when you buy it, you're like, oh my god, I know why it's so expensive. But if you want to get a gift card for somebody, you'll knock the price down a little bit or completely, which is great. CBD gummies. I think this is great, especially if there's like a hard worker in your family that just likes to mellow out. The wing CBD is my favorite. They have a relaxation one, which is a non-drowsy CBD, and then they have the sleepy one, which just knocks me out so much. I also have a promo code Renee20. You can use that if you want, but CBD is just such a great like anti-anxiety gift. The galaxy light. So you guys know my skylight. Like I'm sure you are sick of hearing about it, but it makes your ceiling look like a galaxy, or like it makes it look like you're underwater. I just got gifted this new one that is multicolor and it makes you feel like you're actually in a universe, which is insane. It's actually more my favorite than the skylight. And I put it in my guest room and my guests always sleep with it on, and I love it so much. I can't wait to actually have it out in my living room when I'm like watching TV here eventually. And then last but not least is a good old self-care product, and something that's really unique and beautiful is Truly. I am obsessed. I first saw them on Instagram. They're just the most stunning, beautiful self-care stuff. They're also really cheeky gifts. They have like boob cream, butt cream. They have everyday like body butters. It's like Lush on crack. They're made with all natural ingredients. The smells are insane. It's like Bath and Body Works mixed with Lush, mixed with Fantasyland stuff. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, they're amazing. I have pretty much all their stuff right now and I use them every time I get out of the shower. But yeah, those are the gift ideas that I have. Let me know down below what you guys are asking for Christmas. I need some more gift ideas myself. For men too. What do you guys get? What are men wanting this year? I don't know. My brother just said he wants money, so kind of boring, but we'll figure it out. He's also a fashionista, so maybe I'll get him like some stuff, but yeah, let me know. Okay guys, it's around 6:44. I just finished editing the video that you're watching right now, just like the rough cut, and now I'm gonna go to bed. I set up my DVD player in my room and I pick a new Christmas movie every single night to watch to fall asleep to. So yesterday was Elf, and I think today I want to do The Family Stone. Even though it's emotional, I probably won't stay up till the end anyway. Yeah, I love this movie. It is so cozy. It is very emotional, but I don't know, the family in this is just like such a vibe. It's just such a beautiful movie. So I think we're gonna do that tonight. Let's turn on our lights. Let's take out Elf. The night before this, I actually watched Christmas Chronicles, which is actually a really good movie. I didn't like the second one, but it's on Netflix. I don't think they have a DVD for that. I'm like so old school, and my dad was like a big movie buff, so DVD is just something that I don't know, it's like, feels good, you know, to watch a DVD. Especially during Christmas. I'm gonna take my sleepy gummy. Literally, I slept like a baby last night. I'm obsessed with these, so I'll pass out here in a second. I think I'm gonna set my alarm again, but I woke up at like 6, so I'm like rusted. Okay, starseed time. A time of great change and upheaval. This period in which we're living is a time of change, transition, and healing, both on an individual and a planetary level. The planet's changing at a cellular level, and so are we. This lifetime is the result of many. Ooh, I love that. This is the time we've been incarnating for. This is why we returned. Mystics, wise ones, healers, witches, artists, change makers, drummers, singers, music makers, dancers, weavers, and visionaries of times past. Here to remember. As we each uncover this remembering, we add our piece to the collective puzzle, our step in the dance of life. As part of the transition team from one age to the next, you're at the forefront of this planetary transformation. To transform means to change form. Love that. The Earth herself has been changing in form, and we embodies part of the Earth itself are changes in form with her. That's such a good way to think of it. We've forgotten that law of nature, that ever-changing natural state. This change isn't only happening eternally, we're all changing at a cellular level too. This can be painful, but what makes it even more painful is resisting it. Attempting to swim against the tide, and the tides are changing each and every day. At one time, this is so off topic, but or no, I think it was in the Bible or something. Yeah, I think it was in the Bible. I think it was like a preaching thing from Elevation. But if you think about the ocean, it's very similar to life. Like the ebbs and flows, the current. If you just think of any sort of like life moment, it somehow correlates to the ocean. Alright, anyway. Attempting to swim against the tide, and the tides are changing each and every day. The great mother and the grandmothers are busy weaving the threads of her life, of your life, when you surrender to her flow. Her cycles, her inhales and exhales. If you allow yourself the time and space to give yourself the nourishment and space that you so crave, watch as time expands. We are changing our relationship with time and being right now. Don't you feel it? Earth is slower than many souls are used to, and she's calling us to return to her cyclical sync. We have to go back to go forward. You're not here to save anyone but yourself. No one else is here to save anyone but themselves. We must become responsible for our own actions in the past, present, and future. As each of us transitions from one age to the next, as we dance with the patriarchal shadows and shake off those ways of being that once served us, we set ourselves free. We unbind ourselves from the cage of the past, and we realize that we each truly do have the key. As you're alive on the planet right now, you're on the front line of the group of souls who have the potential to bring about a planetary shift of the ages. This shift, this rebirth, isn't a given, but it's a possibility. There's no question at these times, these changing times, require great courage. Have faith and find strength in knowing that you're not doing this work alone. You're called to be a midwife for a metamorphosis. Emphasizing humankind. No one is exempt. I know this work isn't easy, that's why not everyone is willing to do it with their eyes, mind, and heart open. As you dance through your own times of healing, know that it's not being done in isolation. Your personal work does affect the collective, just as the collective influences you personally. No cell or organ in the body works in isolation. That's a huge thing in any religion, not just Christianity, is that you're not meant to go through anything really alone. Every person who frees themselves frees humanity a little more. Every person who heals themselves heals their ancestral lines a little more. New seeds of freedom are planted, and those seeds, with the right nourishment, have the potential to create a whole new humanity. Please may it be so. It's kind of similar to the one that we read on day one. Are you guys liking this? Let me know. I'm gonna go to bed. I can already feel the CBD kicking in. I'm like, ugh. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. I'll see you